Hello, my name is My Face is Edible, or Edible if you want to call me that, I don't care. I prefer Edible just because it's easier to say. Okay, now let me slow myself down. And actually, do one thing. Just bring up a certain thing so I can actually know what I'm speaking about. So I don't, rant on for who knows how long. You get out my favorite color. Not my favorite, this is my favorite color, but I do like purple as well. But okay, okay. Time to stop everything. What am I going to do on this channel? Probably going to be doing more oxygen not included, just as this video is, but less of this form. This is just so I can, you don't have to sit through 3 hours of me mumbling to myself, just like I am probably here to some extent. And just so I actually have some, so you actually have some idea of what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm gonna probably doing more oxygen not included content, some Overwatch workshop, seeing what I can do in that. Because I had fun doing it while I was doing it. Overwork. Yes, I'm gonna overwork myself. That is totally what I'm gonna. I'm not quite probably doing that, but yeah, the overwork. I'm just gonna say over workshop. I think that makes sense to extent, but yeah, I'm going to be doing the Overwatch workshop, seeing what I can get away with that. Get away in that, just do what I can, have some fun. Probably get some suggestions from people that I test it on. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'm probably going to be doing Mario Maker content, like me making levels and stuff, just because, again, I have fun doing it, and I sort of just thought I should just put out how I design my levels and how I get out there, because if my levels are stupid, if my levels are entirely stupid, then no one probably gets them other than a handful of people. So I thought it might be helpful for some people, and I want to test out the new the Kaiser tech and stuff like that. I'm not good at it, but I would like to test out some stuff. Like I can do a power block jump somewhat consistently nowadays on a wall, not in midair. I can't do I can do shell jumps, not consistently, but I can do them. I'm getting better. But okay, yeah, ranting on Mario Maker 2 content just because I like it and it's gonna probably be fun for me, and hopefully someone enjoys these videos. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the stage builder. I'm probably gonna be. I do have fun trying to see what some mini games I can make in the stage builder. It's a way to put it, and see what I can do and see what you can get away with. It's literally my entire sort of what can I put together? Is it fun for me to play? If it is, then I'll probably continue doing it, but who knows. Yeah, Super Smash Stage Builder. I'll have some fun with that, maybe make some videos on it. I do plan to do some form of Dead Cells speedrun. Quotation marks on that speedrun, because oh my god, will it not be competitive in any way, or just be me probably wanting to have fun in the sense of seeing how fast, because I always don't take my time, but I'm not the fastest in those games, but I would like to I feel like it would help me get better at the game, as well as have a little bit more fun and give me something to do, trying to beat my best times, all that kind of stuff, just something to do. And then, I might branch on from this to the other games, or I might make a type of video where I explain what I could have done better, etc. Like a bunch of other channels, but I feel like I just probably do this on streaming, probably put the VOD up onto YouTube or something, and just leave it at that for a little bit, just because that's easy. But this will probably be in a long time, because I still am not functioning as a human being, I guess is a way of saying it. Then yes, okay, now onto what this first video will be about. Other than all this I've just said. There you go, words. This first video is going to be a summary of my 2 Oxygen Not Included streams. Because again, well not again, because I had to record this twice. I'm gonna be out in the open here. I mumbled to myself 90% of that stream, I feel like, so I'm just going to try and summarize it in 5 minutes, who knows how long it'll take. But I'll summarize the first 2 streams. One's a 2-hour, and one's a 3-hour. No, one's a 1 hour. It's 3 hours altogether. together. Yep. So I actually know what I'm doing, and I actually can look at something. But okay, let's go over. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing on this channel. For this, now let's go on to the actual, probably main topic of this video, other than what I just said, the summary of my 2 streams, on oxygen not included. This is my first diagram that I was talking about. It is a vague diagram, I believe, but I'll do my best at explaining it. As you can tell, I wanted to expand this. I wanted to go down, make a path down here. Probably these brown lines are ladders. The key code is not consistent between any of the diagrams, I don't think. It's just what works for that moment and what I'm doing. But yes, that's where I plan to have my farm. That's where my chlorine room was going to go. Keyword was. This is my first water source. I plan to make it my main water source by expanding it. This was my second planned water source. My third. These are my 2 dirty water sources. Then I plan to move on that way. And on to the next one. This was after actually setting up 3 beds and actually expanding that water source. I do continue to explain it to make it go down to here, but I'll do that at some point in time. But I did plan to. I did actually get out my little set of beds here. So I plan to make my beds go on here and probably have a way of having bed, like, the thing is, I'm going to have my ranches closer to here now. That's what I believe I will do, but I don't know exactly on where my bed locations are. I'm going to have to go over that at another time. But what this diagram is it is where I plan to make my chlorine room now. Because the chlorine sources are there, and there's another one up there, and another one around there, I believe. There's also a big ass one here, but I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this here for something else. But I know this will probably be used for my Draco room, which I'll need to make. Now what to do. Yes, okay, yeah, just polluted water go up there. Clean water go out, chlorine room, it goes in, all the bugs gets removed, done. Okay. That's what I planned. This was me planning with my mess hall. This here was where I planned to make my farm. And this here was where I planned to make my mess halls. My water cooler was going to go there. It did go there. And this is the hydrogen room for the Dracos and this plant here. And I can never remember your name, but their name. But this would be my critter sort of area. And like, well, I'll have the hatchlings and this guy that poops sand. He's great. I love him. Then this was just what I amounted to at the end of my latest stream, my 1 hour stream in the middle of the night. Basically, I need the carbon to go down. There's an algae mound. The way I plan to do that is an algae mound. I don't know exact name, but I'm probably going to place it around there. I'm also going to probably remove that there. Oh, I can zoom like that. That's neat. Did not know that. Let's zoom in. This one here, I plan to remove it. I planned to have, one sec. I plan to maybe vent out the carbon dioxide from the main room into the carbon room. And then the chlorine room, I'm just setting how there's multiple stations. There's one here, one there, one there, one there, and one there. And then the incubation room was probably going to be my 4th thing because it means I can actually get the eggs of the hatchlings and the Drek and the scaly people that drop lime, which I actually really found really useful. Not yet, but I've always had trouble in my other runs, like my 20 so other runs that I've done. I've always had problems with lime, and I have never, because I've never gone that far to actually have to do it. I mean, I do get that far. It's sort of, I have so many other problems that I can't just put some time into actually try and find it. But this, with him as a source of lime, same with eggshells, it means that I think I know how to get it, but I don't know exactly. But I will see what I can do with that. 1.5 and 2.5 coal generators. Just maybe put a coal generator, get some more power, because we do need power. Well, I do need power to actually like run this and to run the oxygen and all this stuff, everything, and then yeah, that's what my plan was. And the next would be just the mods that I do plan to use, or I am using, are these: the bigger camera zoom out, the gas overlay, the play control switch, the wallpaper, the geyser, calculated average output tooltip, and the blueprints. These are all very useful for someone new to the game as me, and they don't change too much of the gameplay. This one is probably, in my opinion, the biggest effector of gameplay, because it means you can have a switch in a room that controls something and you can just turn it off, and your dupe doesn't have to go into a 90-degree boiling room and stuff like that. It's so useful, but I think it's the most game-breaking mod I have, surprisingly. Because wallpaper might also be up there, but I think this one is a lot more, changes how the game works and makes it a lot more streamlined, which is surprising how much it could do, but it does a lot. Okay, next thing, just me saying my stamp mode for actually where I start talking like about my plan, if you actually want to hear it. And the beginning here is 2 parts where I actually start doing up diagrams to see what I'm going to do. Here for this one is also a somewhat form of what I'm planning to do. And then here is just the final step of what I'm planning to do. And like when I do that final diagram with all the 1.5, 2.5, code generator, whatever. And then after this, it is nothing. Yep, that's all. So, now if I hit this button, go like this, hit this. I'm going to leave all this in, most likely, maybe not, who the hell knows. But, yep, that is all that I wanted to talk about at this point. I wanted to, let me just go back to the beginning. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Sorry for the cut there, just because I'm retarded and I can't do things straight. I will have a minor cut there. Minor, because it's like 3 seconds. And then I'm gonna just be done. But yeah, thanks for watching this small video about what my channel will be in, just for summing my 2 streams. There'll be another video of an actual proper, like, 15-minute video of actually me playing Oxygen Not Included next. Okay, see ya.